In this video, we're going to look at different types of goods. We can group goods into 4 different categories. There are private goods, common goods or common pool resources, public goods, and then club goods. Each one of these has different characteristics and will have a different method of provision and consumption. Before you start categorizing different types of goods, it's important to ask yourself a couple of questions. For one, can people be stopped from using it? Do people need to pay to buy it? If so, we would call that an excludable good. You can keep people away from it, or you need to charge people to use it. Another question, does consumption use it up? That's called a rival good. If one person buys it, is it no longer there for someone else to use? By considering these 2 characteristics, excludability and rivalrous, that can give us an idea of what kind of category the goods might fit into. Here's one example, private goods. Private goods are typically consumed in market-based transactions. A private company, for example, might offer to sell something to consumers. They can purchase that to use it or to eat it, as the case may be. Rival and excludable. You need money to buy it, excludable. Once one person buys something, it's not there for the next person to buy it. If I go into a store and buy the last bottle of scotch, it is no longer there for the next person. That is a rival. Easy example here would be hamburgers. They are for sale all around, private companies selling them to consumers, market-based transactions. Rival and excludable, those are private goods. Common goods or common pool resources are available to everyone. They share some common characteristics. They're open access, they have undefined property rights, and because of those 2 characteristics, they have the potential to be overused. We would call these rival because you can use them up, but non-excludable because it's tough to keep people out of them. Great example is fisheries and oceans. Not clear where the borders might lie, and therefore it's difficult to police access to them, but they are rival because the fishing stocks can be depleted. Public goods. Public goods are typically provided by the government. The benefits are enjoyed privately by individuals, but the costs are borne publicly by the group, typically through taxation. You can't really exclude people from public goods, and consuming them does not use it up. We would call these non-rival and non-excludable. These types of goods are really tough to provide with a price system, which is why they're often provided by governments. A couple of examples might be streetlights and national defense. If you think about streetlights, anyone can use them. Everybody enjoys the benefit privately, but those costs are borne publicly. It would be tough to provide streetlights using a price system. You can't stop people from enjoying a streetlight. My using it does not prevent other people from doing it. Club goods, also called toll goods, are non-rival but excludable. These are abundant goods or services that are consumed by those to pay a fee. Some examples might be fitness clubs or toll bridges and toll roads. Fitness clubs are all around for everybody to use, but you can't use it until you pay. Can anybody join? There's plenty of room for lots of people to join. Same goes for a toll road or a toll bridge. Can't use it unless you pay, but really anybody that is willing to pay can use it. Non-rival, but excludable. So recalling the different types of goods, just to sum things up. Private goods, common pool resources, public goods, and club goods. All of these have different characteristics, and when you're considering trying to classify different goods, the questions to ask yourself, are they rivalrous? Are they excludable? Can you keep people out of it? Does consuming it use it up? These characteristics are important when considering who provides different types of goods.